The sport of ultralight flying can best be described as a cross between hang gliding and flying a single-engine Cessna. It started by someone mounting a lightweight engine onto a hang glider so as to be able to fly without having to find a cliff to jump off of. Bruce Peters, president of Fun Flight Incorporated in Alexandria, explains.
Well, ultralight aircraft ultralight flying originally started in the early 1980s when people began motorizing their hang gliders so that they could fly out of flat terrain. And there were a lot of people that got involved in the manufacturing of ultralight aircraft, and the designs evolved considerably over the past 10 years. And we now have very sophisticated, high-performance light aircraft that fly extremely well under a wide variety of conditions.
The appeal of ultralight flying is the feeling of being out in the open, the exceptional visibility of not being enclosed, and the relative ease in which one can take off.
Well, I don't think most people would call flying a Cessna sport flying. It's not flying by the seat of your pants. It doesn't give you the visibility and the low altitude flight capabilities and the slow flight capabilities that an aircraft like the Beaver 550 that we're flying today can afford you. Well, in a calm wind condition, the takeoff roll with two 170-pound occupants is approximately 100 feet, which is really astounding. It speaks well for the high lift of the Beaver RX 550 wing, as well as the incredible power-to-weight ratio. What makes it fun for me is I enjoy sharing the excitement and the thrill of the slow, open cockpit flying and getting out and really feeling like I'm flying instead of being cooped up in a enclosed cockpit aircraft. And so, to me, it's fun every time I go, and I enjoy sharing it with other people and watching them become proficient to safely operate their own aircraft so that they can go out and enjoy the excitement themselves.
It felt great. I liked it. We were flying at a much lower speed than you would in a Cessna or a general aviation aircraft, which gave us a much better view. It takes off a lot quicker than a Cessna would. And a big thing with a hang glider versus the ultralights is hang gliders use your weight to control the direction of the plane, and with the ultra glider as well as the planes, you use your controls.
Also, as in any kind of flying, it is always important to go through a pre-flight checklist, even though there are differences between ultralights and regular aircrafts.
Well, the purpose behind the pre-flight inspection is to make sure that the airframe and the power plant are adequate for safe flight, and also you need to check the weather to make sure that it's compatible with the aircraft you're flying. We'll pull the shoulder straps down. Okay. You can follow through on the rudder pedals with your feet. Just rest your feet up there nice and gentle, and you can put two fingers on the control stick. Go ahead and you can check your controls, make sure they're pretty correct. Okay, we have the helmet in the way back here. And then look over your shoulder to check your elevator. Okay, you see how that's working? Yeah. And you move the stick left. The left aileron goes up and the right aileron goes down. Okay, now you press the left rudder pedal. Look over your shoulder, you see how that's deflecting the rudder? Yes. And then the right. Before every flight, you always check, and that's called making sure the controls are free and correct, meaning that when you push it one way, the controls are operating in that direction. Okay?
Now, once you've decided to make that move and try out this unique sport, I can guarantee that you're in for a pleasant surprise.